timeline. In fact, some things are a little bit ahead, and there have not been any anomalies, nothing unusual noted. Right now, the distances for the landing gear and the point where the wheel stopped on the runway is now being measured. And the commander is now leaving the crew transport vehicle along with our other astronauts, being greeted by our NASA administrator and our center director, Bob Cabana. We see Sandy Magnus, Doug Hurley, Rex Walheim, and Chris Ferguson. John Shannon from Houston, our launch vehicle Atlantis flow manager Angie Brewer, John Shannon, who's served as our program manager out in Houston for the shuttle program. We see our launch director in the background, Mike Leinbach. And Mike Moses, along with Mike Leinbach. There's Lori Garver, our deputy administrator, and our administrator, Charlie Bolden. A scene of happiness as well as mixed emotions. There's the Atlantis banner that was actually on the hatch of Atlantis when the hatch was closed. He's with Rex Walheim, getting his picture made with Atlantis' banner. Mark Nappy from United Space Alliance. Sandy Magnus. And now we're underneath Atlantis. The crew is going to be going over to the landing gear and looking at the tiles with the remainder of a crew. There's our administrator, Charlie Bolden, again. Pilot Doug Hurley. It's pilot Doug Hurley in the red hat. There is Sandy Magnus. And our pilot, again there in the red hat, is Doug Hurley. Crew is going back to Houston tomorrow afternoon. And as soon as they get back to the astronaut quarters very shortly, they will have a chance to have a reunion with their immediate family members. They will have a more thorough physical, and that will occur before they get something to eat. And there's our commander, Chris Ferguson. Here's our center director once again, Bob Cabana, director of Kennedy Space Center. Bob Cabana is talking with our commander, Chris Ferguson. Bob Cabana also has served as an astronaut on the space shuttle. Rex Walheim. And we see our purge equipment in the background. It hooks up to the aft of Atlantis, providing all the cooling right now. Atlantis' onboard cooling systems are off. That is astronaut John Casper, who's served as our weather officer here in the fire room during launch, and has been responsible for conveying a lot of the information, weather information, with between our shuttle training aircraft weather reconnaissance and mission control in Houston. John Casper, also a shuttle astronaut.